welcome to or welcome back to No Pants Profits. My name is Richard and today I'm coming to you from Clewiston, Florida. On the train tracks and the train of the U.S. Sugar Express. And some of you are like, what are you talking about? You look more like you should be in the Booger Sugar Express. That's another day. I like Booger Sugar too. Don't get me started. But right here is a 105-year-old train. This was made in 1920, April of 1920, by the American Locomotive Company. See if we can zoom in a little bit there so I can show you. 1820 American Locomotive Company. This is a legitimate steam engine. It's engine 148. And what am I here today doing? Well, I'm here to ride this historic train. Where Clewiston is, just so you know, if you've ever seen the state of Florida, some people say it looks like a giant penis. And there's a big lake in the middle of that giant penis, and Clewiston's right at the bottom of that big lake. So you've got this train, which used to transport sugar and oranges from around this area. U.S. sugar, we raise cane. You can see the conductors right there getting ready to go. But we are here today for what they call the ice cream train. Supposedly, once a month, they fill this train with people, and the people in said train get to eat unlimited, limited, we're not sure, unlimited amounts of ice cream. Why do I say unlimited? It says you can choose from ice cream sandwiches or other treats. I don't know if that means you just get one or you get many. We're here to answer that question today. So I want you to come along with me on the Sugar Express, which is literally steam, coal-powered train, and this is a 2.5 hour to 3 hour journey. Supposedly later on they're going to let 148 come by us at speed, and then a diesel engine is going to take us back. But we get this historic old locomotive. You can see it's ready to go with ice cream on board. I just had lunch. I love ice cream. I have an ice cream problem. Even if they only give me one ice cream, I'll probably buy more ice creams. But we're going to jump on the Sugar Express. For the open-air cars, which it's not that bad in Florida today. It's late February. Open-air cars, that's $30 a person. For the air-conditioned cars, it's $45 a person. I'm going to show you both. There's bathrooms on the train. There's free parking. There's parking right here. Clewiston's got a Popeyes and a Mexican restaurant you could eat in. I went to the Mexican restaurant before, so I can kind of use some ice cream because my mouth is on fire a little bit. But hopefully this cup of water shall be replaced digitally by some ice cream later. We're going to jump on the train. U.S. Sugar. Train from 100 years ago. Well, at least the train is 105 years old. I don't think the cars are. I think the cars are from the 60s or so, they were saying. We're going to go and check in. It is actually pretty up to date. You get a QR code and use the QR code to check in. You can store it in your Apple Wallet and all that. Surprisingly up to date for a 100-year-old train ride. But they do this train once a month during ice cream season, usually on a Sunday. So we're going to check in at tent. Looks like there's a lot of people here. The open air car looks like a cattle car. Glad I chose to go on the inside car. Also, and it looks like people are signing some kind of release, saying the train might kill them or something. I'm not sure what that is. We'll check in and I'll see you right after that. Y'all don't expect me to get Willy Wonka. I'm not getting Willy Wonka here. If you understand what Willy Wonka means, is when the kids signed a contract before they went to the candy factory, and if they turned into blueberries or miniature people or fell into a chocolate lake. No. It says, I, the undersigned, etc., 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 herefore refer to as a ticket holder, heirs, executors, administrators, permission granted to them by Sugar Express, the railroad, enter upon the railroad property, voluntarily assumes all risk of accidents till indemnified, defined, hold harmless the railroad and its successors are assigned against all claims, damages, loss, cost, expense, including attorney's fees, railroad property from whatsoever, ticket covenants. Refunds are subject to a 25% service charge. Safety, it's a working railroad facility, etc., etc. Excludium matecatis. You signed the contract. You get nothing, good boy. You took the fizzy lifting drink. I'm using a fake name. Willy Wonka is coming right there. You'll see in a second. W. Wonka. Yeah, that's my name. Willy Wonka. It's funny. When you sign one of these liability forms, you always sign it as W. Wonka. See you on the train. Those of you who thought I was kidding, I have signed it Willy Wonka. What's today's date? I don't think that's going to give me any trouble. But yeah, so we've got class of service is coach, so we get the air conditioning, non-transferable ticket, special services, Sugar Express, good for one trip round passage, Sugar Express operations manager. It doesn't say ice cream train. Supposedly this is called the Palmdale Ice Cream Express. I think, let me give you the actual name. The Palmdale Pioneer Ice Cream Express. So we're definitely going to jump on board with our ticket, Mr. Wonka, etc., etc. Florium detritus. All right, then. So we've got right there. We gotta wait for some people to get on the train before us. Just got my water here to go with my ice cream. All right. We've got the senior citizen section. I'll be back with you in just a moment. All right, so we are on the train. Willy Wonka boarded, no problem, etc., etc. Something detritus. I am not stealing fizzy lifting drink, but I might steal ice cream. The question is, where is the ice cream? There's a full galley here. This is a full galley car, and I guarantee you the ice cream's in those freezers. I don't want to get kicked off the train before it even gets going. So, I mean, I can put down my bag here. I got a nice inside car here. This is the table car. They said if you're on the inside cars, you can go to the inside cars, the outside cars, anywhere in between. But yeah, these are cars from like the 50s or 60s. This is the Palmdale 7137. So what I think happens is this old train, I think this old train pulls different cars all the time. I think that's what's going on. Let's show you. So this is a table car. This is the furthest to the front of the train, which is nice. There's a lot of room there. I'll leave my bag there for a minute. So we got the table car, and then I'll just show you what the other cars look like. See if we can. Oh, there's an axe. Nice. There's an axe, a saw, another axe. In case you want to commit heinous crimes or just cut your way out of a train. I'm sure there's a dining car. It's a pretty nice full kind of train. We're gonna wait until we're moving. They're still loading the train. You can see there's the conductor. Still loading up the train. Let's see. We got a nice car to ourselves. Oh, it's a pull. It's a pull. I'll take a peek.
I'm sending them all the way down.
Take a little peek. What's I got? Okay. So it looks like there's men's restrooms, women's restrooms. Look, there's a Honeywell thermometer. More axe. Oh, that's a sledgehammer. That's even better than the axe. So you can see they got the trains. They kind of go forward and backward, and you can see. We'll make it back. What's up? Okay, let's go see the open air car. I'm not trying to slow down nobody. You know where it is. I'm not trying to slow down nobody. My bag's in the front. Let's see how far we can get back in the car. Ladies' room. So separate men's and ladies' room. Yes, we're in 2025. There's only two genders. I don't care if you turn off this channel. All right. Now we're at the quieter part. Okay. So this is the Fort Oglethorpe. So you should be able to walk all the way through. These are all different kind of train cars, which is kind of cool. So this is the Fort Oglethorpe 1864. Now we're going to go out here. I think we get to the cattle car. Women's. Just men and women. Like it was. Oh, okay. And here's the cattle cars. It's not that bad out in Florida today. It's like 76. So they have these fans for during the summer. When it gets bad, you got some fans. But let's continue through. So we got the open air car. We're gonna start moving any second. Well, looks like a gift shop. Okay. Sugar Express, Lewiston, Florida. Yep. We got a gift shop back here. Still haven't found the ice cream. Just saying. What's this? Complimentary water. Complimentary water. You are beautiful. I give you a compliment. Free water down there. Nice. They're selling hammerhead sharks with a sugarhead express. I don't know about that one. That one's a little weird. I don't know why. That one's a little weird.
Oh, heavens.
It says complimentary drinks. I don't know what that means. There's nothing underneath it. This car is reserved for groups and large families. This is really cool. This is like the baggage car of the train, which they turned into a gift shop. I just want to know where the ice cream is. I'm sorry. I'm going on the ice cream train. So what are we doing today? The only mainline steam excursion operating in Florida. Wow. Didn't know that. So, okay, here we go. So the Sugar Express, this is the only steam train operating in Florida that's mainline. Disney World would like a word with you, but I guess it's not mainline. Steam locomotive 148 was built in 1920, operated for U.S. Sugar between 1952 and the late 1960s. She was rebuilt in 2020 to haul the excursion trains on her home rails. Ooh, shit. She got like 3 months of use, and then the world shut down. In addition to sugarcane, farmers in the region grew enough sweet corn, green beans, kale, celery, broccoli, cabbage to feed nearly 180 million Americans each winter. As you ride, keep an eye out for a diverse array of Florida wildlife, including barn owls, spoonbills, herons, ducks, otters, alligators, bobcats, and more, which call our fields home. They do have a first aid kit, plenty of water. Let's keep going. Let's look at the group car. Ooh, this is a nice car. Look at this car. Smells new. Smells like leather. It literally smells like you're in a car dealership. Really, it's like, oh, you're in a new car dealership. Again, we're kind of in a gravel lot here. It seems to be the maintenance facility for these trains. American Locomotive Company. That's who built these trains. Oh, sorry. There's an ad for them. We build our steam, diesel, electric power units. Whatever problem hand demands. Our recommendations are avoid a sentiment. Okay, but the real question we have, it literally smells like a new car in here. These leather seats smell like a new car. Well, let's see if there's a caboose. I don't think there is. I don't think there's a caboose. We gotta walk. I have the furthest front seat somehow. I don't know if there's more train. We're gonna see more train, more train. What's that say? That says nothing. Oh, okay. I think there's more train. Is there more train? There might be more train. We're walking the train. We're walking the train. Walking the train. So this is about an hour and a half from, actually about an hour and 10 minutes from the Fort Lauderdale cruise port. About an hour and 40 minutes from the Miami cruise port. The Fort Lauderdale airport. They're pretty interchangeable. I'm trying to get to the caboose. So now we're in Southern 843. Again, I'm waiting for the ice cream. I don't see them. Maybe there's some invisible ice cream there. Is this the farthest front we can go? I don't know. Or the furthest back we can go? There it goes. Okay. We have reached the end of the train. This must be where they're storing the ice cream. That's all I can assume. Shit, I bet they better have some ice cream up in this bitch. Yeah. And see, there's the caboose. We can't seem to get back to the caboose, but see the little red thing peeking out there? That's the caboose. There's the front of the train. Show you, we walked pretty damn far. It says to be around 1:30, takes off by 2. It's currently 1:44. So, problem is now we gotta walk all the way back to the front of the train. The other way. I'm gonna still looking for ice cream. I think it's in the front.
Yeah.
I really think we're close to the ice cream. All right.
Somebody did it right now.
So we'll take a look. See what we got. Men's bathroom was in the back. Then we have the women's bathroom. Oh, the days of train travel. I can't really think, I mean, there's stuff in theme parks, but I can't really think of a mainline steam train that exists other than this. Again, that new car smell. It smells like a new train car, but it also smells like a new car. It's so strange. and the weather is nearly perfect. Oh, and those flip direction, which is kind of cool. So these seats, I'll just show you real quick. You can flip direction based on the direction of travel if you wanted to. And then we go through the gift shop again. We're gonna do this a lot quicker. U.S. Sugar, feeding American families. That's where corn syrup comes from. Shit. The obesity epidemic comes from this train. Do not lean out when train is in motion. So since it's not in motion, we can lean out. Again, I'm okay. I'm okay with the teddy bear. I get it. Look, there's a teddy bear. There's lapel pins and hats. I actually like the lapel pin. I might get one of those. We'll add it to the hat. But I don't understand the shark. The shark doesn't make sense to me. The shark just does not make sense to me. Crops that are locally grown in the South Florida farmlands. Feeding American farmers. We are American farmers from American families. So lettuce, collard greens, radishes, cabbage, bell peppers, cauliflower, sugarcane, citrus, sweet corn, green beans, peanuts, squash, zucchini, eggplant, watermelon, and broccoli. That's what I have been. That's what I'm being told are the things. Alright. They're trying to explain where people are, and loading the train's taking a bit. So we're going back through the cattle cars. The open air cars, again, the difference is $30 a person versus $45 a person. So your AC cars are $45, and your outdoor cars here are $30. I think they both come with ice cream. Again, I don't see the ice cream yet. It's kind of annoying to me. Plus, there's a lot of kids on this train. But I think the only place I've seen where refrigerators that can hold ice cream is back up where I'm sitting. So I'm thinking we should be good. Trying to get the bodies in this way. All right. Excuse me, sorry. All right, get the bodies in this way. Let's see. So we're at the check-in table. Oh, we did the Willy Wonka right down there. Check-in table. I'm not pointing at weird people. I'm just pointing at the check-in table. Maybe there's ice cream behind this curtain. No ice cream. I think the Palmdale, the only train with Palmdale in, and it was the first one. Which is the one where we put our bags down. And that seemed to have refrigerators and freezers and shit for ice cream. So, again, we got people are all right, hold on. We gotta back up to let them through back this way. I'm going back to the front here. All right, let's make it back to the little table car. And yes, let's see the train. Let's see. Okay, we're almost there. This one smells like a dentist office. It literally smells like what you think a dentist office would smell like. That first one, what we're in, it smelled like a new car. This one smells like a dentist office. It's kind of strange. All right, object at motion stays at motion. That's what happens when the fat guy's running down a train. Don't get in the fat guy's way. You're the outside force, and it's gonna hurt. Palmdale, here we go. Here we go. This is us. Palmdale, 7137. We should have a seat right in the front by the ice cream, I think. Unless someone doesn't move my tape. No, we're good. Got a seat right in the front here, and I assume this is the only place they can keep the ice cream. So I hope you enjoyed this little train tour. It says freezer. Yeah. Look at this. The fat guy has found his way closest to the ice cream freezer. Fat guy seat. Let's sit in the train. I want to be in the direction of motion. So I'll sit in this way. We can look out the window. Nice and cool in here. When we start moving, I'll take you along. All right, so we are now moving. You see the parking lot right there. I think we'll see my truck in a minute. So we're going to Palmdale. The train name is Palmdale. My truck, it's right there. It's pretty unique. Like I was like when he pulled up, I didn't hear you coming. I'm like, cause it's electric. Boogie, boogie, boogie. Been featured on the channel a few times before. And the train's moving. Now we have to go south to go north, they said. And there are kids here. When I said ice cream train, see, I'm a kid at heart, but I didn't know that meant that we're gonna be real kids here. So we need the alcoholic ice cream train next time. Make that happen, sugar train. But yeah, so this train is a tourist train run by U.S. Sugar, which is a company that runs all the sugarcane. But this is owned by U.S. Sugar, run by U.S. Sugar, and it's a tourist train from the United Sugar Corporations. Oh my. The corn syrup people. You wonder why America's fat? Take the ice cream train, that's all I'm saying. We're going rather slow, getting out of here. But this thing can go up to 40 miles an hour, according to the internet. And like I said earlier, I think we are going to get a run-by of the engine when we switch for the diesel on the way back, because we're coming right back to where we just left from. Let's get up to speed, and I'll come back to you, and hopefully I'll have some ice cream by then. And all of a sudden, we're now moving backward. No, I'm not running this in reverse. I just didn't think that those big old steam engines could move backwards. Now, I do believe that we have a diesel engine all the way on the back that we're pulling. That's there just as a backup, because, you know, you go 100 miles on a 100-mile train, you kind of want to get home tonight. So there is a diesel engine all the way in the back where that crew-only thing was. Are we going to pass by the car again in reverse? I don't know what's going on. I think what we just did is we just got on the main tracks. Yeah. Now I don't know. Is that train really going to push us in reverse the whole time? That's kind of wild if true. We're going right back by the car that we were at before. Yeah, look. There we go. Some school buses, school buses, school buses, school buses, school buses. Oh, look, here comes my truck again. Oh, there's the big blue truck. Kind of strange. But they said we're going to go south to go north. So I think we went south, now we're going north. But the train's also, the main part of the train's there. I'm confused. Stay tuned. Yeah, so we have definitely backed out of the yard we were in. We're passing another, and this is a U.S. Sugar train. Sugar train! I don't even know if it's a public company or what U.S. Sugar is, but we are now not on track zero. Let me Google. U.S. Literally never heard of U.S. Sugar until today. Farming company that was founded and grew up in Florida. Largest agribusiness employers in the Everglades. Privately owned, so you can't invest. This wasn't investing channel to begin with. This is the company farms over 230,000 acres of land in Hendry Glades, Martin, and Palm Beach. Largest producer of sugarcane in the United States by volume. Shit, we need a rum train. Make that happen. Sugar Express rum train. That can happen. Even though U.S. doesn't make a lot of rums. Well, continental U.S. doesn't make a lot of rums. But yeah, we're getting out of the parking lot. I think we're going to get out of the city in a bit. And we're getting our first train crossing. This is not the murder train like the Bright Line. This thing's going to go like 40 at the most. But we are trucking along on the sugar train. And hopefully we get some sugar treats real soon. Alright, so you can see those little specks out the window. We are in cow country. There's not much here outside of Clewiston. I think we might see the lake and stuff like that. But yeah, we're in cow country. We got milk and sugar, and guess what? Still no ice cream. Very sad. Uh-oh. Hold up. Hold up. They have ice cream.
Drumstick does have pineapple. Okay. I'll do a drumstick. Drumstick, vanilla fudge, vanilla caramel.
Oh my god. The ice cream has arrived. The ice cream has arrived, baby.
What can I get for you?
I heard some of it. Let's look.
I got some drumsticks, I got Klondike bars, and Fat Boys.
I'm gonna go with the Fat Boy.
Perfect. There you go.
Thank you. I eat what I am. I hate what I am. I was just bitching about the ice cream. All of a sudden, ice cream done showing up. Hold on. That's some funny shit. You guys think I'm photoshopping this or something, but it happened live. They insult me on the train. They insult me on the train. For shame. And now we have miles and miles and miles and miles of sugarcane. That's what it looks like. They still haven't come back through with an empty ice cream bag. But yeah, looks like they just harvested that sugarcane. On my way up here from South Florida, I saw some sugarcane actually burning, which is kind of interesting. If it's still there on the way back, I'm trying to get up here, have lunch and everything. I gotta try and get back down before the sun sets. It's 2:19 right now. I think we got a while till sunset. Yes, these are sugarcane fields that have already been harvested here. They're gonna come on and aerate the soil in a bit, supposedly. But yeah, I mean, this is all U.S. sugar. We're literally taking a tour through U.S. Sugar World, which I'm still confused as the train is running backwards. I can swear the train is running backwards. It's gotta be running backwards. But the front of the train's there. Unless the diesel engine is what's pushing us. I can't tell what's pushing us right now. Maybe when the conductor comes by, I can ask him what's moving us. If it's the steam engine in front running backwards, or the diesel engine in back running forwards. Just don't know. I do have to say that once you put the ice cream in the kids' mouths, they get a lot quieter. There's kids to the left of me, kids to the right. I'm hoping that we're going to get a crash, not a train crash, but a kid crash in like an hour when they all fall asleep from the sugar tipping. But yeah, Deadpool's here. New Hawaiian shirt today, if you didn't know. Sugarcane as far as the eye can see. That's all I can see. Yeah, we've done this on Brightline a few times for like a couple 100 miles an hour. Right now we are going 28 miles an hour. 29. So, and we're going backwards in theory. At least in theory. I want to know what's pulling us. They started the ice cream on one side and then they're punching the tickets on the other. So, 29 miles an hour here. Pretty smooth tracks. Especially for a steam engine. But yeah, we're still going and going and going on the Palmdale Ice Cream Express. Alright, so let's jump outside for a bit. We ain't gonna lean out of the train too much. So it seems like the diesel engine is what's pulling us over there. Because the engine that was on the front, it's there. It just don't seem to be doing nothing. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. So we're going through some train crossing tracks right now. Let me show you where we are right now.
Tickets?
Oh, sorry. Got it in my pocket. This is the conductor. He's going to post our tickets. Oh, thank you, sir.
Tickets?
Got my ticket right here. We are, well, I mean, it's punched. It's not really validly punched. It says it's November to December 29th, between 2028 and 2029. So, yeah. I know nobody tried to punch, but we're already punched.
Canal, so this will be a neat spot. Probably another 25 or so minutes. Give or take, and then we'll go the other way. Back? Yes, sir. We'll pull up and then we'll stop and we'll go back the same way we came with the steam engine.
Oh, we're being pulled by diesel right now, right?
100% this way. A little over 2,000 feet long. So we take a 40-acre field, try to get us turned around. So it's a pull. Diesel pulls it this way, we stop. Steam engine will pull us back.
Ah.
Right to where we started. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what I thought. So the diesel's pulling us right now.
Several curves, left curves, and right curves. That you'll be able to see. And you'll be able to hear it much better now.
All right.
You're welcome.
So is the steam engine just in neutral now?
It's just drifting.
It's just drifting.
Yes,
it's
sir.
on, just drifting.
It's fired up, ready to go.
Ready to go, but it has done no propulsion so far. It's in
None
neutral.
whatsoever.
All right. Thank you. So like I thought, the steam engine's just kind of hanging out there, not doing anything great right now. We got the diesel engine that's pulling us, and eventually, we're going back to the same place. They're gonna turn on the steam engine, and we turn back around. It seems like we're stopping. Yeah, there's the steam engine. It's just kind of interesting. One way diesel, one way steam. We're slowing down dramatically. I don't know if it's for that. Supposedly we're going over some river real soon, they said. Caloosahatchee or something. Sorry. I was going to show you the map of where we were, and I just got totally distracted by the conductor coming around. So we are currently that blue dot right there. We parked. See where it says you parked here? That's where I done parked. But we're slowing to a crawl right now. And I could not tell you why. But yeah, I'm the only one in the vestibule right now. This looks like a major highway right here. I don't think we're going to stop yet. We've only been moving for like half an hour or so. But we are grinding to a halt. It's almost. You'll hear the brakes in a second. Feels like we're slowing down. Almost to a halt. Feel it jerk back in 2 seconds. Oh, are we going to stop? Fully? And they blew the steam engine. Now we're moving again. We just
The
stopped.
open air cart is.
Just
Keep going forward? Okay.
Then we began moving again.
Open air cart? Let's go see.
Alright, let's go to we'll check out the gift shop car. I'm not going to take you through the whole walk again because it slows me down. But we'll check out the gift shop car and see what's going on now. If they sold any sharks. That makes no sense to me though. Alright, so we stopped because there's a swing bridge that was open over the Caloosahatchee Canal, which we're going to go over right now. So we had to stop for the Caloosahatchee Canal swing bridge. Should be able to see that swing bridge in just a moment. So either side's pretty. We're not going to lean out like crazy. Out there you see, if you look, you can see finally we're turning. Hold on. You can see the steam locomotive in the front, which was essentially the back earlier. That's how we couldn't see it. Remember we got to the car and it was crew only? Well, because that's the locomotive. We're back in civilization from the cow fields and the sugar fields for a little bit. And now we've got a swing. Oh, here's the bridge right here. That's pretty cool. This is a swing bridge that goes over the Caloosahatchee River, which probably runs into Lake Okeechobee or from Lake Okeechobee or something like that. But yeah, oh wow. That's a pretty cool looking bridge. He said there's a little bridge first. But this is not the big bridge. This does not look like a bridge that opens. Right here. Yeah, that bridge don't open. Well, there's the river. Here's the other side of the river. There's the swing bridge. Right there, that weird looking thing. Yeah, that totally looks like it still works. We're over the swing bridge. We're kind of in a residential area now. But we made it over the river and through the woods. To Grandmama's house we go. Let's take one more crossing and then I gotta go pee before hopefully the next round of ice cream comes around. It best be a second round of ice cream. That's all I'm gonna say. You hear the steam engine in the back, but we're not getting pulled by steam right now. We're getting pulled by diesel. One-way steam, one-way diesel, because they don't have enough room. They don't have enough room to switch the engines, is what they're saying. So, one-way steam, one-way diesel. Here's our tiny little train crossing right here. People in golf carts. We're some little town. Over Caloosahatchee. Little train crossing. And a guy out playing frisbee with his dog. This is what the center of the state of Florida is about. And that's why they don't want you leaning out. Because you can head right into another train. We get kind of close there. It's all Sugarcane though. This whole route. Sugarcane, U.S. Sugar. Privately held company. And I bet you'd never know one of the people that owns U.S. Sugar. Last name is Mott. Yeah, like the applesauce. Mott's. I'm doing my research. They haven't started talking to us about anything yet, but I'm doing my research. Like the applesauce sugar. So when we come back by this turn later, you'll be able to see the locomotive running at a good speed. Looks like from the stop we were at a minute ago, seems like we're going pretty fast. Let's see, speed, odometer. And we're back to 21. Bathroom time, then we'll go check out the gift shop car. You know what, while I'm here alone right now, let's show you the bathrooms. This is a men's bathroom. They got sinks. They have hot and cold, running chills. Water, I mean. There you go. Gonna have to press it down with one hand like that with another. You got a shitar and a pisar. And the pisar here we go. Well, you gotta flush it yourself. Not one of them auto flushers. But yeah, I'm back in the car. That smells like the dentist. I know, water spigot. That doesn't work. They got free water in the gift shop car. We're gonna get some water bottles over in the gift shop car. It's amazing how Florida is sometimes. Like literally we were just in a town and like a minute later, we're back in Sugarcane land. Eventually, if the population keeps growing, you know, all the sugarcane land is gonna have to become housing. But the good news is young people ain't having sex and kids no more. But there we go, they're processing sugarcane right there. Look at that. Right out in the field, into the trains. We're on the tourist version of the train, but that's exactly what they're doing. Look at that. That train is actually moving right now, and they're filling it with sugarcane and moving on to the next train. And this is how America gets its sugar. Welcome to how America gets its sugar fix. Diabetes! Diabetes! Diabetes. And yes, even on the sugar train, I just got stopped by a subscriber from out of the hell. They go, "You're the YouTube guy that's on the ships. I watch you all the time." I'm like, oh my God. It is a small ass sugar train world. That's funny. I'll go chat with him on the way back. He literally goes, "Hey, you're the YouTube guy that makes all the videos on the cruise ships." I'm like, my God, I'm famous. Whoa, that was a nice bump. Yeah. So this seems to be the open air cars that they made specifically for tourist reasons. And they got a closed air car specifically for tourist reasons in the back. Let's go see if anybody's buying sharks. I really want to know how many people are buying sharks. They're buying whistles. Love me some train whistle. As long as the fucking kids don't get them. I don't want the kids to have the train whistles. Kids with train whistles are a bad idea. We are hauling ass now. The fans are on too. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, the fans are on. I guess you can turn the fan on or off. You can choose. American Locomotive Company. Yeah, that one had to specifically been made for the train. For the tourist train. Yep. Yeah, look, he says I'm wearing the wrong hat. The conductor
got the wrong hat on.
I got the wrong hat on.
Yeah.
You have the wrong suit on.
What should I have on?
Santa suit.
Oh,
You got the wrong suit on, my friend. Wrong time of year. This is what Santa does in retirement. He sells sharks on a train. I don't really understand the shark. Do you understand the shark? I'm trying to understand the shark. But what does the shark have to do with the train? I can buy the bear. I get the bear's relation. Who's like, let's put sharks on a train? I don't know.
it must have been a special deal.
I don't know. They must have gotten a good deal on sharks.
The little girls like the sharks better than the bears, so we sell more little girls sharks than we do bears.
They sell, my God, they sell little girl sharks more than they do bears. We have the answer. We have the answer. Somehow we got the answer. We are now hauling ass. We gotta be going pretty fast right now. We are going, come on, give me a GPS fix. 38 miles an hour, there we go. We're in the open air car. I think we're gonna go check out that new car smell car, the Lake Okeechobee. Well, yeah, and do not lean out when trains in motion. Now we'll believe that. U.S. Sugar, giving American families sugar, American families diabetes. Uh-oh. We are hauling ass, guys. Whoop, whoop. But yes, no pants army is grown. I can't do any dumb tourist attraction and not find someone who knows me. Really weird. Really weird. We're in the center of the state, near no cruise ships or anything. Guy stops me and goes, "Don't I know you from the internet, from the cruise videos?" I go, "Yep." Well, Daddy needs a new car. Some new car smell. It literally smells like a car dealership in here. This has to either be like a brand new train car, or they have to just scent this shit with new car smell. That's all I can assume. Now there's another car in the back that we saw that's for families. Which is, I think there was one more car in the back that was for families. See if we can jump back. Jump back. I got a map of Florida so we can see where we are in relation. I think these are mostly Florida residents on this train. Florida East Coast Railway. That's the bright line. Goes up that way. Now we are here on the Clewiston, Moorhaven, Palmdale. That's where we're going. So we're going from Clewiston to Palmdale and then turn it around. We don't need Google Maps for that one. My God, this train just goes on and on and on. Where's the love? Okay. So it smells a little toilety right now. Maybe there's a backup we don't know about.
It takes you over there and you'll be on time for your doctor's
Oh, yeah. This literally feels like we've gone back 50 years. No, 70 years in time. Not like I'm trying to train here. Amtrak, uh-oh. He's coming to fix that smell. That was my man coming through with the with the Lysol. All right. So this is as far forward in the train as we can actually go. So you got another employee-only car. Got the diesel engine. I was just hoping for more ice cream. You know what I'm saying? Oh, there's a sugarcane train. Are they processing sugar? There we go. They're actually processing sugarcane still. So they're bringing up that ramp. Oh, look at that! There's like a little donkey that pulls it, and then look. Well, the sugar canes are flowing. It's flowing down the bend. The sugar canes are flowing since I don't know when. I'll see that sugar cane giving me diabetes. So they don't even have train cars pulling this. They're on little pulley systems that pull them when they fill up, and then when the train's full enough, they link them together, and the trains will pick them up. That's why there's those separate tracks. They harvest the fields of the sugar cane. They bring it there. Field the plate. I want another ice cream sandwich, damn it. does feel like a great day to break in the Deadpool shirt. See, there's a switch right here. The train will go on. To pick up them sugarcane things. Again, everybody's using the diesel ones now. Except for, I feel like I'm on an episode of, I feel like I'm on an episode of Beast Games right now. There's a train switch. You don't know who it's going to hit. But yeah, this is just all sugarcane out here in these fields. Back to the seat. Hopefully more ice cream coming soon.
And before we talk about that, we're just going over Fish Eating Creek. We may see a couple of alligators basking in the sun. And alligators like it about 75, 80 minimum. So they will go on the beaches or sand whenever the water gets too cold to try to absorb some sun. Like I was saying, this tract which was built by the Atlantic coastline after 1915 remained Atlantic coastline until 1960s when they merged with Seaboard, became the Seaboard coastline, which eventually merged into CSX. Early 1990s, CSX decided to have a lot of redundant trackage, and they started to sell off because of the system that they no longer needed. In the 90s, it was sold to a short line.
Oh wow, there's an alligator.
But around 1993, U.S. Sugar bought the short line, named it South Central Florida Express. And that is actually the railroad that we're running on that we operate. Now, South Central Florida Express is the only railroad in the United States whose primary purpose is to haul agricultural products, in this case, mostly sugarcane.
Oh wow, look at that big
Oh God.
Harvesting the sugarcane. Each one of those, what we call cane cars, hold approximately 1 acre of sugarcane. And by using 1,000 of these cane cars to bring the sugarcane back to the refinery in Lewiston, over 2,000 tractor trailers are kept off a highway every day. Very important. Once the sugar cane is processed into raw sugar, it is stored, and then throughout the year they process it into the powdered sugar, granular sugar that we use in our coffee, and if they want to make brown sugar, they add molasses. Much of the finished product is then shipped out also by rail, anywhere in the United States who wants to buy our sugar. A byproduct of sugarcane is molasses. Molasses is shipped in black tank cars. What is not used for human consumption is mostly used for cattle feed.
All right, so we turned around and now the steam locomotive is taking over. We were hearing, they're kind of explaining some of the history of the sugar and everything like that. Let's see where we're going right now, speed-wise. Because we are on steam power now. We're going 40 miles an hour on steam, 38 miles an hour, 37. You can hear the steam engine just going. There's a lot of traffic on the outside thing now. No one has used the axe or anything, but yeah, there have been a couple subscribers on this random train with 200 people that sit down and talk with a couple subscribers, which is kind of cool that we're growing to that level. Even though Santa makes fun of me for my hat, people only know me from the hat. So, you know, gotta keep it going. Even though we're on the port, and you see they've even got more of these Willy Wonka contracts. Should you want them? This is the coach ticket. Take a few of those. Souvenirs, you know, or future tickets. Doesn't really matter how you see it. You're going to leave a couple hundred tickets right there. Well, that's on you, AA Ron. That's on you. But, yeah, we're riding back I think we're gonna haul ass back and get back further than we got there. And the good news is, means I get back to South Florida long before sundown there. Yeah, there's still, everybody keeps coming, walking up to the front, and then they say, "That's curtain." Hold on, let's see. I'm not gonna take nothing. Doesn't mean we can't look. And it says freezer. And all the ice cream's in the freezer. Uh-oh. Should we take some ice cream from the freezer? I'm deciding. I guess if I implicate everyone in the car by offering them all seconds, then we should be okay. We'll see. Just might do it. Stay tuned. All right, so that's either sugar or booger sugar out there. And that booger sugar will be worth a lot. The sugar's worth a lot. You can see they're actually processing the sugar right there. That is definitely those mountains of sugar. Can't think what else that is other than sugar right there. From the sugar cane. There's don't know why they do it like out in the open. But that does seem to be what they're doing there. That's all I'm saying. Hell yeah. It looks like there's some more ice cream. Looks like there's some new ice cream coming by. They said double chocolate caramel or apples. I don't know what it is.
I see you.
Oh, it's a cookie. It's a cookie. It's not ice cream, it's a cookie. Double chocolate caramel or apple cinnamon. The choice is very easy there. It's gonna be the apple cinnamon. Apple cinnamon. Tradesies. Apple cinnamon.
And double chocolate.
Apple cinnamon. That's it. Thank you. Oh goddamn, that's a massive cookie. I'll say cookie. Fine, you know. Give me a massive cookie instead of ice cream. Whatevsies. Whatevsies, baby. Hey. Now we're just gonna give them ice cream. These are thick cookies. Let's see. Well, hold on. I was getting angry about the ice cream, but I mean, that smells really good. The size of that cookie. It's literally like half the size of my head. Don't get one ice cream, but you got a giant cookie too. Oh, a whole train trip. So, I'm not one to complain. I mean, I am one to complain. But I only had one ice cream. Now it's a cookie. Good boy. That's me saying to myself. I think we're in a race right now with the tractor. No. I think we're going to kick his ass. I don't know. He's keeping up with us. He's an employee of the same company that owns the train. No, we're smoking. We're smoking that modern tractor with the steam engine, baby. So that's, again, see how the track spits off? That's where they actually load the crop. It looks like that field has some pretty immature crop in it right now. That's where they actually load the crop there. We're about 5 miles out from where we got on board. And I'm going to show you the steam engine, having just been used for the last hour and a half, because before it was just warming up. It's going to be radiant coming on up. So, steam engine though, we're going through the ends of these sugarcane fields, and we'll wrap stuff up, give you thoughts outside by the engine. Hopefully it's quiet enough to do so. And that's it. We're now back passing the truck again. I think we got to go forward and then off because we have to get off these tracks. So we're going to go all the way forward and then we're going to back the train up again so we get near where we got on. That's my feeling. We'll see. All right, and one more time we're going backwards, forward, backwards, forwards. That's what it takes to do the track switch. Truck is right there. We got an hour and a half drive back to Miami. It's 4:41. The roads are, I guess the nice way to say is alligator prone at night, because alligators are active at night. So I want to get off the roads and get back to South Florida before the sun goes down. So quick BK stop. But you didn't really know that. We're gonna close it out outside the train, and on the front by the engine, and I'll bid you adieu from the sugar train. The only steam locomotive outside of Disney World and maybe Busch Gardens. I think Busch Gardens is a steam locomotive too, in the state of Florida. And so on real tracks, and they're really used to transport sugar. So kind of a cool thing, but we'll close it up by the engine that's just been recently used for our hour-and-a-half journey back to Clewiston. All right, so very cool fact I learned on the way out. They burn vegetable oil in the steam locomotive. It's a byproduct of the sugar process. That's really damn cool, I do have to say. This is you can tell that engine has been freshly used. I'll tell you, it's a cool little excursion. I don't know if I do it with ice cream again, and might want to start it earlier in the morning, but this is engine 148, burning vegetable oil on the U.S. sugar line. 148, there's the conductor right there, the real conductor, not the fake dudes all dressed as conductors. But that, we left at 2, it's 4:44 right now, so you can see there's the train. This is Richard from No Pants Profits, reminding you, I guess, that when you get on the train and you wear no pants, it's a fun ride. Definitely, if you're going to do it in the summer, do it inside. But yeah, watch out for children, because children make noise. And I thought they'd have an ice cream crash, but then they brought on cookies. So they get one ice cream and you get some cookies. It's Richard from No Pants Profits, coming from Clewiston, from the Sugar Train, the sweetest train in Florida, reminding you that when you wear no pants, the only thing you got left to lose is your Deadpool shirt. Have a great one. Any comments, questions, drop them below, or nopantsprofits@gmail.com if you got something a little more private. Have a great one. Bye, and I hope you enjoyed the Palmdale ice cream train.